Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. I'm Nathan Hager, joined by Bloomberg's Dan Curtis as we kick off a very busy earnings week. Quite the kickoff already from the Walt Disney Company. Dan, good morning.
Good morning, Nathan. That's right. We're starting off with a bright spot in the pre-market this morning. Disney shares are up nearly 4% after the company posted first quarter sales and profits that both beat estimates. The real standout here is the experience segment that includes parks and cruises. It recorded a record at $10 billion in sales. The board is said to be aligning to promote that unit's head, Josh D'Amaro, to succeed Bob Iger later this year. So we'll see that strong report definitely helping there. As for the other divisions, there was a decline in entertainment profit. That was as marketing costs weighed on the segment, and also a drop in political advertising spending. The sports profits fell. Higher rights fees to NBA and college sports were weighed and hurt even more by a cut in subscriber fees. For the full year, Disney is looking pretty good. Disney is projecting a double-digit growth in earnings, and it's said to be on track for $7 billion in buybacks.
And we've got some merger Monday news potentially on two of Elon Musk's companies. How's that affecting the stock in the one company that is publicly traded, Tesla?
That's right. So it was kind of a either-or situation going into this. So we got this morning news saying that SpaceX is said to be in advanced talks to combine with xAI. When we were last trading on Friday, we heard that it could be SpaceX tying up with xAI or with Tesla. So Tesla shares taking a dip after the headlines as the choice seems to be taken away from them. The talks are still ongoing, and it's said to be announced as soon as this week, but it could also drag on. It could also fall apart. xAI was recently valued at $230 billion. So the smallest company, SpaceX, is $1.5 trillion, Tesla $1.6 trillion. So it looks like Elon Musk will be combining potentially the smaller unit into SpaceX.
And we've been watching Oracle shares this morning. They'd been on the back foot. Now they've kind of mounting a bit of a turnaround here. Yeah,
it's been a bit of a turnaround. They're down a couple percentage points earlier. They're now up about 0.4 in the pre-market. The company over the weekend, which was a little bit odd, it announced plans to raise $45 to $50 billion this year, a mix of debt and equity. And this is to fund additional capacity for cloud customers, including all the big names, AMD, Meta, NVIDIA, OpenAI. The shares had fallen around 50%. And the company has been negative free cash flow, and it's also expected to remain negative until 2030. That said, if they're able to successfully raise capital, that could allay some of these concerns around financing that has been weighing on the stock. We're back down just negative now. Markets are still trying to figure out exactly what this means, but they're getting a little bit more positive as the pre-market trading goes on.
No, definitely still bears watching. And what's going on with NVIDIA this morning?
That's right, NVIDIA. So over the weekend, CEO Jensen Huang came out and said that the $100 billion of commitment to OpenAI was at the top end, and it may not, and NVIDIA may not go all the way through with that deal. So those shares are down about 1.7%. This deal was signed to help OpenAI build new data centers. And just to put that in perspective, they'd use the same amount of electricity as New York City at its peak demand. So these financing concerns, very, very sensitive in the space. There's been some concerns over circular funding, companies funding each other. NVIDIA's pullback on this is kind of adding to some nerves this morning. NVIDIA down almost 2%.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.